So the farmer's just ploughed the field. There's been some good stuff come off this field before. This is a nice deep plough, so I'm hoping that we get something coming up, but who knows. So I'll see you guys on that first hole. Well, now we've got something here. There's an edge there, comes through there, so it's either a coin or a button. Let's reveal it and see. I think this is a button. Well, I can't feel a shank though, so oh no, I can't. There it is. There's the shank. Tomback button. First find of the day though in this freshly ploughed field. So let's crack on and see what else we can find. We've got a nice 35 here. That's hammered coin territory. So let's have a see what we've got, if anything. Gone. Happens sometimes with the manticore listers, and I don't know why. And then it's back again, bright as hell. So let's have a see what we've got. Oh, and it's something round. I think it's another button, folks. Or something. Yeah, it's a button. There's the shank. It's just a totally different style, this one is, but another button sunken at the top. Right, let's see what comes up next. Well, it's button heaven today. Yet another big shiny button. So this one's a lot cleaner, I think, than the rest, but another tomback button. So that's 3 in the space of 50 yards. Let's hopefully get a coin up. That. On to the next. So we got a little signal just come up, little quad shot. I don't know if it's a button or not. Oh, yes, it is a button. Bloody hell. Oh no, actually, might be a cufflink. I think that's a cufflink, guys. Oh yes, definitely. Just get my glove off and my clean two out. We'll have a better look at it. So I'm going to be assuming that it's silver, because they wouldn't make cufflinks out of crap, although they might do. So just give this a bit of a clean. That hinge is still working as well, that little fastener. Oh, okay, there it goes, takes the dive on the floor. So yeah, I'll check if it's silver later, but a cufflink. A little. It's the first one I've ever found cufflink. So quite chuffed with that. Right, let's crack on. So another little party fact's just come up. It's got that sort of flower type look to it. Could be a load of crap. Maybe, yeah, maybe a piece of some ornamental stuff from furniture, who knows. But it's another find. Still there, no coins yet. That looks like a leg. How weird. Yeah, still no coins, but I'm ever hopeful. So let's crack on. Well, another interesting piece up. It's a piece of lead, but it's in the shape of a wedge with a rounded edge. obviously must have been for something, just don't know what. So anybody knows, feel free to leave me a comment, but it's just another piece of history that I've got to work out which for. Looks like there might have been a hole all the way through. Get my toe over. Have a check on that. Seen it off screen, what a fool. Yeah, I think there's a hole all the way through, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, wherever it was, had a hole all the way through the top of it to the other side, so maybe a pendant, a lead pendant, who knows. They didn't know about the dangers of wearing lead and being around lead before, so okay, let's crack on. So the next little signal is this interesting thing. It's got, I think it might have been a spoon at some time. It looks like a spoon bowl. It's got this lovely design on the back, if you can see that. I'm conscious about getting things too close to the camera on the GoPro because I get a blurry image, but that's a lovely little pattern. I think I might crack on. Let's see if I can find anything else, but that is lovely. Lovely. If I can find the rest of it, I'll come back to you. But yeah, I've never seen a spoon bowl with that kind of design before, so okay, let's crack on. So no dig would be complete without the obligatory musket ball. This field does produce a lot of musket balls. There was a lot of civil war activity around this area back in the day. This one still got a little bit of rich sprue just there, right on the top. But just a little musket ball. Right, all go today. Let's crack on to the next. And yet another musket ball. Most I ever found of these was up north. We were up in the Lake District, I think. Found about 30 in one day, but just 2 today so far. Which shows history, and it's a signal. Right, let's crack on. Well, I've just had a bit of a crappy signal till I dug it, to be fair, and it looks to me like it could be a hammered. So I don't know if you can see it. It's just here. It's very thin. I'm hoping it's a hammered, but it might not be. Oh, is that a copper coin? Just give that a bit of a... I thought that was a hammered, how thin it was, but... Is that a... It's not a shank, and it's not a hammered, it's a copper. But it's a very small, thin copper. Oh well, it isn't what I thought, but it did look like it in that hole. Dropped it. Let's crack on. I've got a couple of days on this permission. I mean, my other field to this one, the farmer's now rolled it and seeded it. This one he's ploughed, he's deep ploughed. As you can see, there's quite a bit to go at. But he hasn't rolled or seeded it yet, so I've got a few days. I don't know how much time I'm going to get out here on this permission, I'll be honest, but it's done well for me in the past, so if I can get a few hours every night this week after work, I'm going to be buzzing. So yeah, cracking field and beautiful views to go with it. Right, let's crack on. So I think I'm on to my second coin of the day. Where are we? No idea where it is. It rang up lovely. Oh, it's a toasted copper, whatever it is. Nice and thick, so I'm going to say Georgian. The old magic trousers. Yeah, there's nothing on that. It'll have dried up by the time we come to the roundup, so who knows, there may be something on it at that point then. But as it stands, it's a toasty, roasty, crusty Georgian coin, nothing on it. Let's crack on. So this has just come up, guys. It's an interesting piece of lead. It looks to have a coat of arms on it. Never seen anything like that before. Maybe it was some sort of pilgrims type offering, because there is a medieval church about 100 yards from where I'm at, and this was the path across the field to that church, so that's very possibly what that is. But I've never seen one of these before. It's a cracking little find. Really, really chuffed. So I'm not going to clean it any more than that. There is a bit of writing across that top. See, can't really tell what it was, but yeah, fantastic find. So much coming up. Can't believe it. Right, let's crack on. So I don't know if you can see, but down there, I think it's a coin. Yep, there's the imprint. So definitely a coin. It's, oh, maybe a, oh, bloody mozzies are biting me. Maybe a George or Edward. It's very crusty. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say that's a George V. I could be wrong, but when it dries out I'll get a better view. Right, let's crack on. Another find fresh out the ground. This one feels like a lead weight. Oh, it's a spindle wheel by the looks of it. It's got a pattern on, which is good. Let's get a brush on there. Have a look what it looks like tidied up. So obviously spindle wheels were used in the medieval times, should say by the medieval people, to spin thread from wool. I don't know if they use anything else, but they used to put it on the end. Oh, that's lovely, that is. That pattern is fantastic. They used to put it on the end of a stick, twirl it, it'd spin, and the weight of that would make the stick spin, and it'd draw down on the wool, and you'd end up with thread. But that is a lovely example of a spindle wheel. Fantastic. Let's crack on. So I've moved on to all-terrain fast guys. With the ground being freshly plied, there's a lot of airspace pockets in there, and I just find it reacts better for me. I'm running at 24 sensitivity. I've got the ferrous filter, oh bugger, the ferrous filter I've got, and stabilizer I've got on at 1. So if I just show you that, oh, that shouldn't be 4, that should be 1. But it's helping me to find these signals. So just here there's a cracking 28. So it's so crisp and clear, it's got to be a coin. There again, I could be wrong. Let's have a look. Let's see. Well, I am wrong. What in the heck is that? It feels like lead. That rung up so well. Just re-angle that. So it's just a piece of lead this time, but it rang up so well. But yeah, having that stability on 1, because this field is quite mineralised, it just cuts out some of that chatter from the iron, stops the falsing. Sensitivity is at 24. I might drop it down a little bit if I carry on getting falsing. But as it goes, you know, I'm finding lots of history. This feels so big though, it's going to take me a while. So let's crack on. And just like that, another coin, I think, just up. I mean, it could be a button. No, it looks like a coin. It's very thin though. Again, I thought this was going to be a... Oh no, it is a button. Blimey. There's a shank just there. Wow. That surprised me. A big old button. Oh, let's crack on. I know the light's going low. I've just had this coin up, but I can't tell if it's silver or a half a pence. It's sort of sixpence size but also half a pence size, but I can't really bugger. Oh, gotta get that. I can't really tell what it is at the moment. If I do find out, I'll let you guys know, but it's either, oh there you go, it's a half pence. I can just see the crown. So the half pence, for those young'uns amongst you, would have a crown on it and then a 1 and a 2 underneath. So I believe that's a half pence. But I'll let you know if there's anything different. Right, onwards. And yet another musket ball. Again, this one's got a bigger sprue on it, and you can just see that. That's where it would have been attached to the mould. I don't think this has probably been fired, probably been cut off. It's still got a bit of mouldy mark around the edges of it. But another musket ball. Finds just keep coming. Can't beat this field. I've only done a small patch, so right, let's crack on. A banging 55 has produced this little ball. I think it's a button, but let's have a look. Oh yeah. Thought I saw some gold then. As you the regulars will know, I have yet to find gold. That looks like it potentially was gold gilt at some time. There's a bit of the shiny stuff just there, just catching the light. But another button for the pot. Let's crack on. Looks like we've got another cracked old penny. It's getting a bit dark now. I am working my way back up to the car. That one's been all bent and everything. Don't think we're going to get anything off that one either, to be fair. But I'll probably do the roundup when I get home, so you never know, by that point it might have dried out, we might see a face, but as it stands, it's just another crusty copper. Right, let's find something good. So the light is fading, and I think the last artefact of the night is the first shotty of the day. I'm happy to get one of them late on. The scourge of detectorists everywhere. A shotty. Right, I think I'm done. It's getting dark. I'll be back tomorrow, so I might make this either one big long video or 2-part, we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you on that next one. Okay, I was on my way back to my bag, which is just there in the hedge, but on the way across the field, this came up. I think it's another little spindle wheel. I think this one's even older than the last one. It's got no patterning on it. I think the early ones had no patterning on it. But another little spindle wheel. Love this field. Every year it gives a load of nice treasures. So yeah, spindle wheel. Oh, right. Let's crack on. So guys, what a brilliant couple of hours. I came out, I wasn't sure if the farmer had done the ploughing. He has. Half the field's deep ploughed and half of it has been allowed to break down with the weather. And with the rain we're having, it's quite smooth, which is where I've been having most of my finds. So I've had a couple of spindle wheels, I've had some coins, I've had some partefacts. Lots of history. The field, the other side, is where I had hammers, and I've had the sword hanger a couple of weeks back. I've had hammers in this field previously, but it's been deep ploughed. Tomorrow's going to be fantastic. Right, I'll catch you on that next hole. Hi guys, if you like what you're seeing, you want to see more, then please feel free to subscribe. Hit the notification button. That'll alert you when I upload a video. I'm hopefully doing one a week, sometimes more. And if you've enjoyed watching, drop a like. Doesn't hurt and really helps. Thanks so much.